following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, unfortunately, we've got to look at the scorecard here. In our pandemic deaths since yesterday, just in 24 hours, we've had an increase in deaths by 151,000 increase, not deaths, infections, 151,000 new infections, and 4,500 new deaths, 4,500 new deaths. Now, right now, we have more people that have been killed by the pandemic in the last year than all of our war dead from 1882 till today in the Arlington Cemetery. The Arlington Cemetery only has 400,000 bodies in there. Right now, we have 407,495 dead from the pandemic, okay? Obviously, we've only been given 2-3% of what we needed to know to defend ourselves. You know, washing your hands is a good thing. You know, we have hand sanitizer and hand soap. And also wearing a mask is good. I do that. You want a distance, I do that. I have my colloidal silver, I do that. I take my 90 essential nutrients, okay, all that kind of stuff. But you have to do another thing, okay, or two. Let's look at the Vietnamese, okay? I looked at this last night because I'm going to be giving a Zoom meeting here in Texas this afternoon. And so I looked at the Texas figures, and I looked at Vietnam. And Texas has 29 million people, and Vietnam has 96 million. So Texas is about 30% population of Vietnam. Right now, as of today, Texas has 2 million infections and 32,000 dead. 2 million infections and 32,000 dead. That's in Texas. Now, Vietnam, with 3 times the population, has 35 dead and 1,500 infections. What's the difference between 35 dead and 32,000 dead? What's the difference between 1,500 infections and 2 million infections? Okay. Well, what's going on here? Well, about 32% of the Texas population are Native Americans, Latinos, and Black. Okay, those 3 cultures have the highest rates of COVID pandemic infections and death. So what's going on? Is it a racial thing? No. It's a dietary thing. It's a dietary thing, okay? And this all started at 3 o'clock in the, you've heard me say this before, it all started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882. There's this 1800 stuff again. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street, New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, where Thomas Edison and Jonathan Lees pulled the switch in the first commercial electric generating plant. And within 20 years or so, we had 40 new diseases nobody had ever seen before, because when we switched to electricity, nobody had wood ashes from their stoves and their fireplaces and their fire pits anymore to put in their gardens. Wood ashes were minerals. They weren't just carbon. They were minerals. That's where people were getting their mineral supplements for thousands of years. When electricity came, it all went away. Okay, well, your bone marrow requires these nutrients, these trace minerals that were in the wood ashes to make white blood cells and antibodies and red blood cells and platelets to defend you. Well, when the wood ashes went away at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, nobody said anything about, hey, you got to start supplementing. They just said, oh, we got electricity, it's wonderful, how beautiful. And, of course, we got new jobs and all kinds of manufacturing, and it was wonderful, a lot of positives, okay? But because people were doing this at the same time, the Native Americans were put on reservations because, they couldn't go from place to place anymore because they're wandering through people's land that they'd paid for and so forth. So they put them on reservations, and so they weren't getting acorns in the fall and wild onions in the spring and that kind of stuff. They were getting wheat, and so they're all eating bannock, which is this flatbread and fried bread that they all eat, and oatmeal for breakfast, and they had plenty of calories, and everybody was happy. Well, it killed their intestines to significantly reduce your absorption efficiency. Nobody was supplementing. Just eat well. You get everything you need just by eating well, said doctors. And we got what we got now. Okay, and every place you look. Let's look at Arizona versus Hong Kong. Both of them have 7.5 million people. Hong Kong has 9,700 infections and 166 dead. Arizona has 685,000 infections and 11,000 dead. Let's look at Taiwan and Florida. Both of them have about 22 million people. Taiwan has 870 infections and 7 dead. Florida has 1.6 million infections and 25,000 dead. What's going on here? Well, Florida has one of the biggest populations of Latinos, Black, and Native Americans, all of which eat gluten and don't supplement, okay? And so that's why you're seeing this huge thing. It's not a racial thing, okay? It's a dietary thing. It's a cultural thing based on diet, okay? So everybody's got to give up the wheat, butter, and oats, start eating like the Ojibwe Indians who've been eating wild rice for 400 years. They have 0 dead and 27 infections, okay, the Ojibwe Indians in Minnesota. And they're part of the Native American culture. They're part of the Aborigine people, okay? They're part of the Indian nations. But they only have 27 infections and 0 dead because they've been living on rice for 400 years. No wheat, butter, or oats. Get on your 90. Get away from the wheat, butter, rye, and oats. Add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, I do have an open line today. Give us a call at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I want to compare two like populations here. The UK, it's, let's see here, England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, 67 million people. Thailand, 67 million people. And Thailand has 12,000 infections and 71 dead. The UK has 3.5 million infections and 91,000 dead. Okay? So that's a huge difference. What's going on there? Well, Thailand, of course, are Asian. They live on primarily rice and sweet potatoes. And the UK probably per person eats more gluten than any other culture on earth. They're the ones that took wheat all over the world. So wherever their sailors went, they would always have grain for their bread and so forth, okay? And so it's and noodles and spaghetti, et cetera, and pancakes and waffles and so on. Oatmeal for breakfast. And so you're not surprised that the UK has one of the highest rates of infections and deaths from the pandemic virus, okay? It's not a racial thing. It is a dietary thing. Everybody's got to get rid of the fried foods, processed meats, the oils, wheat, barley, rye, and oats, gluten, and no sugar. And I want everybody to get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, and learn the history of the electricity thing and how that's impacted us here on these pandemics, from the Spanish flu in 1812, the MERS, SARS, COVID-2, and H1N1 in 2003 and 2005. That's why we wrote the books, Hell's Kitchen, and the CD. And then, of course, we have the Red Warning Light CD, one of our newest ones, goes into all the pre-existing conditions that set you up. They're all nutritional deficiencies. They're telling you you're not absorbing enough nutrition to keep your bone marrow healthy and happy, and you're going to be in deep doo-doo if you get the pandemic virus. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
I thought we'd talk a little bit about nuts today, as I know you are a big advocate of using nuts as snack food, in between meals and stuff, because of their health benefits. And the story reads, high-protein nuts will naturally boost your energy and improve heart health. Say making changes to your daily habits is key to improving your health. And they say eating more superfoods like nuts can help boost your energy levels. Nuts are made up of fats, mostly monounsaturated fats like omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6s, also rich in protein. And they say your body contains protein in your skin, hair, muscles, bones, and almost every part of your body tissue. Even hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to your organs, is a protein. About 10,000 different kinds of protein help your body function properly. And protein is made up from over 20 amino acids, and they say you need to get 9 of these essential amino acids from the foods you eat. And according to the National Academy of Medicine, the average adult needs about 0.8 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight per day, or about 8 grams of protein for every 20 pounds of body weight. That means a 140-pound person needs about 50 grams of protein a day, while a 200-pound person would need about 70 grams a day. And then they go and list the various nuts that they consider to be superfoods, which are almonds, pistachios, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, pill nuts. I'd never heard of those before. And then pecans, which are one of my favorites.
Yeah, of course. I love nuts, of course. I like to sprinkle them on a gluten-free ice cream or gluten-free yogurt. And so I will have the nuts for breakfast on top of my rice. Of course, I've been gluten-free for 73 years. I've been gluten-free for 73 years, and I've been taking the 90 essential nutrients for 73 years. And again, I'm coming up on 82 very quickly now. And it's one of those things where people look at me, they say, you can't be 82. I mean, you look like you're 50 years old. That's right. I don't have any wrinkles. I don't have any gray hair. I don't have any pre-existing conditions, none. I've had injuries. Shark can vouch for that. Fell up in a big construction site into a hole. We were crossing a field at night with no lights or anything like that, and they didn't put a barrier around a hole they created in this construction site, and I found it. But anybody else would have died and fallen in that hole. And so give your body what it needs, and it will take care of you. Eat wheat, barley, rye, and oats and don't supplement, you're in trouble. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Shar, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Now, again, we've been working together for more than 30 years, and you've seen a lot of people improve their situations, their health situations. They've been sick for many, many years, and they get off of gluten, wheat, butter, rye, oats, and take the 90, and you've seen them improve, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, and we're talking about things like, they've been diagnosed with autoimmune diseases like lupus, their body's attacking itself, and you've seen them get better, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, what about things like irritable bowel syndrome and celiac disease and those kind of bowel things that they say are autoimmune things? Have you seen them get better on a gluten-free diet in the 90?
Absolutely. That's what the problem is in the first place.
Okay. And so this is, kind of like a Sherlock Holmes thing. This is elementary, Watson. And this goes along with, when you look at the medical system, with the exception of antibiotics, every treatment they have treats the symptoms as opposed to actually getting down to the basic root cause of the problem. And that's why we're having trouble with this pandemic, because they think people are getting the virus because of exposure. Okay, that's why they want you to wear a mask and wash your hands and stay 6 feet apart. But if you can't absorb nutrients, you can't get your bone marrow to make white blood cells and antibodies to protect you, and you do get exposed, you're in big doo-doo, right?
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, okay. And so, I mean, you've seen this over and over and over and over and over again. And so why do you think that the medical system doesn't see it like you and I see it?
Because they want you to be sick. That's how they make money.
Yeah. And of course, the question they have to ask their doctor is, when the doctor says, look, you need these 3 prescriptions for this this syndrome here and this syndrome there, and you've got the virus, you got this, and we're going to give you a vaccination. Well, my prediction is, Charmaine, that kids under 10 years old are going to have a predictable positive result from the vaccinations, just like 3-year-olds don't die from the pandemic virus. They just get sick for a couple of days, have an increase in body temperature, can't even call it a fever. Whereas people who are 63, 73, 83 years old, they get really seriously ill. They're in a hospital 3, 4, 5, 6 months, are on respirators, and many die. Okay? Well, the question everybody has to ask their doctor is, okay, I don't want to insult you, doc, but how many kids do you have in college, and when are their tuitions due? Oh, don't worry about it. Insurance pays for everything. That's not the answer to the question. Okay? And so without insurance, you have to remember, people say, well, how come doctors are still in business when they're the 3rd leading cause of death in hospitals every year? Every year, according to Johns Hopkins, medical doctors kill, that's the word they use, 251,000, 440,000 patients from medical errors. How come they don't close the hospitals down like they would a restaurant if the restaurant, where bad technique would kill 10 people? They have liability insurance. Pays off everybody to shut up. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I want you to get a hold of the books Hell's Kitchen and the CD Hell's Kitchen and the CD Red Warning Light. Get that information. Add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Everybody you love that you want them to survive this pandemic, you got to get them this information. Go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Maria, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Maria. You're on the air. How can we help you? Hi.
Yes, Dr. Wallach. I suffer from stomach ulcers. I had issues with my stomach, and then after taking iron and folic acid for my anemia, now I feel that I have wounds in my stomach. My mom told me to drink aloe vera. Then I had diarrhea, stomach cramps, and chills.
Okay. Stop. How old are you, Maria?
How old? I'm 33.
Yeah, what's your age? Okay, and how much do you weigh?
I'm 33 years old.
How much do you weigh? What's your body weight?
I weigh 130.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
Okay. And do you have any other issues, any diabetes or high blood pressure or arthritis?
Just a hip problem.
Okay, hip. Okay, what about any skin, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. You have stomach problems. Do you have any varicose veins in your legs? Any varicose veins or spider veins in your legs?
Yes.
Do you have any white hair?
No.
Okay, no white or gray hair. Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. Do you have any bleeding when you have a bowel movement? Do you have any, stuff like that going on? Hemorrhoids?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. All right. Do you have any ringing in your ears? Do your ears make any noises like?
Yes.
Okay. Charmaine, what's going on here?
She's got first of all, she's got osteoporosis of the skull for one thing, and she's got regular arthritis too.
Okay, and what's going on with her stomach and her colon and all this kind of stuff?
Well, she probably needs to get on a gluten-free diet, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. Okay, good. So, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, rye, and oats, You need to eat like an Asian, okay, as opposed to a Latino. You need to eat like an Asian. You want to, eat rice and sweet potatoes, all right? And then what would you give her at 130 pounds? What would you have her take? She has a history of anemia, bowel problems, stomach problems. She was diagnosed with stomach ulcers. She had ringing in the ears, hip issues, osteoporosis of the skull. What would you give her?
Well, I would definitely get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, but then I would add it to it, the Ultimate Daily Classic, the MSM for sure, vitamin D3 for absorption, and she needs to start taking probably the enzymes before she eats. That should help with the digestion.
Yeah, the Ultimate Enzymes, right. And let's see, you said vitamin D3, you said MSM. Let's see here. And you said one healthy bone and joint pack, is that what you said?
I said a bone and joint pack, but she needs to add the selenium to it, definitely, and Ultimate Daily Classic, which doesn't come with any of the pack anyway.
Yeah, okay. So, the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, take 3 of those twice a day. That'll support blood flow and also help with those varicose veins in the legs. And then the Ultimate Enzymes, take 1 or 2 of those, say 5 minutes before each meal, a cup of water, and then call us every couple of weeks and give us a great testimony, Maria. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. I
am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And because everybody thinks all this stuff with this pandemic is racial, the Native Americans, the Indian tribes have the worst outcomes. Then next comes the black people, then comes the Latinos, and so on and so on. Again, get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, which is in Spanish and 8 other languages. Okay? And you can go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And when you learn the history of what's going on here, this is very simple. Give up the bad stuff, take the 90 essential nutrients, and then we have secret sauces for over 600 different diseases. We have secret sauces for over 600 diseases. You will pay the wholesale prices. If you get on auto ship, I will pay the shipping. I mean, I don't know how to make it any better than that. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to South Carolina. And Joseph, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Joseph, you're on the air.
Yeah, how
Fine,
you doing,
sir, thank
Doc?
you. Okay, what's
Doc,
up?
I called you. Okay, I called you back here a few months ago, and you told me what I needed. Y'all said everything so quick and so fast. Y'all were going. I didn't get a chance to write it down. But I got a paper and pencil right now. What I got, I'm a diabetic. I have neuropathy real bad in my feet, and I got osteoporosis of the skull where I get these hiccups, and I got soft gums and teeth in my mouth. So what do I need?
Okay, I got diabetes, osteoporosis of the skull. You got hiccups. Okay, which is a squeeze. Yeah, it's a squeezing of the 10th cranial nerve because of the osteoporosis of the skull. But I missed one of your diseases in there.
Pardon? The neuropathy, the diabetic neuropathy.
Okay, neuropathy. Okay. So is this in your feet?
Right,
okay.
I can't feel my feet and part of my leg.
Okay. How much do you weigh, sir, and how tall are you?
About 215, about 5'8". I shrink about 2 inches, 5'8" or 5'7".
Okay, so you lost 2 inches in height?
Right.
Okay, well, that's why you have neuropathy of the feet. You have degenerative disc disease. Your vertebrae are squeezing the sciatic nerve in your lower back. Okay.
That will make my back hurt like that.
Oh, yeah, that'll make your feet hurt and numb and itchy and all kinds of stuff. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. We got weight. We got height. What's your age here, Joseph?
62.
Okay. Charmaine, what are you going to do for Joseph? Okay, he's got osteoporosis of the skull. He's got sciatica, neuropathy in his feet. He's got hiccups, which is the squeezing of that 10th cranial nerve, the vagus nerve. Osteoporosis. He's a type 2 diabetic. What are you going to do for him? 215 pounds.
Well, I would get him on one healthy blood sugar pack, and I would get him on one healthy brain and heart pack, and then I would add to that MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and Ultimate Daily Classic. And he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No burnt animal fat. No fried foods, and no oils of any kind. Otherwise,
and no sugar.
Yeah, because he's diabetic.
Yeah,
exactly.
And okay. And so if he's going to have one healthy, one healthy blood sugar pack, he needs to get another bottle of Sweeties. At 215 pounds, I want to take 3 twice a day, and then give us a call every 2 weeks. Don't cold turkey off your medication, Joseph. If you're on medication for diabetes, take your blood sugar as you're supposed to. And as your blood sugar drops, and it will, you reduce your medication, and based on the numbers, as opposed to just cold turkey off all your medication. And then you may even regain some of that 2 inches you've lost in height. But certainly the neuropathies and sciatica goes away very quickly. Osteoporosis of the skull and the hiccups, that all goes away. And you might even lose a little bit of weight there. Get down to, say, 200, 195, 200, just by getting rid of the bad foods. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks. Anytime you go to the doctor, they may say, we got to run all these tests because this can't be you, because they're going to be freaked out when they see your improvement. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Longview, Texas, and Gig, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, did I get the name
Dr.
right?
Wallach.
Gig? Is your name Gig?
Gig, yeah, like Gig Young. You remember him? He was in Fort Cary Grant.
Yeah. Okay, how can I help you?
That's what I was named after. Anyway, hey, look, is grass-fed fat good for you?
Okay. When you're talking about grass-fed cattle or grass-fed sheep and that kind of stuff,
or hogs
that
that are raised properly?
Yeah, okay, it's fine, but you cannot fry with it. You can roast it, you can bake it, right? But you cannot fry in it, okay? You cannot fry in any fat, because frying it to that temperature turns it into something bad like trans fats and heterocyclic acrylamides, which cause plaque in your arteries and cancer. So I eat a lot of beef. I eat beef probably twice a day. Been doing it for my whole life. I'm 82 years old. And but I never ate burnt meat. I never ate fried beef or fried chicken or anything like that. It's always been roasted or grilled. Even when we would cook something on the grill, we wouldn't go past medium rare, and the fat was never burnt. It was maybe lightly browned, and never burnt. Okay, fat is good, and of course, when they did that electricity thing back in 1882, people began to gain weight because they didn't have any minerals, because they didn't have the wood ashes to give them minerals, and so they got pica, P-I-C-A, as a symptom of the mineral deficiency. They were craving, they eat, and they gained weight. And the doctor said, give up fat, you're eating too much animal fat, just live on grain, eat more whole grain. And, of course, now we have gluten problems, and that's why we have all this gluten issues and COVID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so I hope that answers the question. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Boston, Massachusetts. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, David, you're on the air.
Okay, Doc. I'm calling to reconfirm that my daughter was tested positive. She's like 34 years old. She went into quarantine, and she was kind of sort of feeling fine. Since then, her symptoms have increased to a serious headache, sinus drippage, and that she don't want to eat too much. She says if she try to sip on some water, she can actually feel it in her throat, like it don't want to go down, like a semi-clogged drain.
Okay. How much does she weigh?
She's a little bit overweight. She weighs 230.
And how tall is she?
5'2".
Okay, yeah, 5'2". I'd like to see her weigh 110, 120 kind of thing. So she's maybe 110 pounds overweight. All right. Now, does she have any skin issues, any irritable bowel syndrome, skin issues, high blood pressure, diabetes?
Type 2.
Okay, type 2 diabetes. Okay. All right. So what I'd like to see happen here, and we're going to I think we can get this done before the break. Charmaine, what would you do for David's daughter here? She's got the pandemic virus. I'm assuming that's what you said when she tested positive. You didn't say it, but you said she tested positive. So is that correct? She's got the COVID?
That's correct.
Okay. So what would you give her to help her, with this viral infection? She's got type 2 diabetes, and she's 100 pounds overweight.
Well, first of all, the reason she's so far overweight is because she's definitely got a gluten problem, because you can absorb sugar but not nutrients. Anyway, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet, wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no oils, no burnt animal fat. Then, to save her money, I get her on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy blood sugar pack. She needs 2 packs because of her weight. And I would add to that the MSM, the Ultimate Daily Classic, and the extra bottle of Sweeties.
What would you do for the viral stuff?
That's where I was going right there. Zinc, Killer Biotic, vitamin
silver,
C.
colloidal silver.
Yeah, colloidal silver. She could even take Oxy Body Cherry Berry, because that's...
There you go. And then call us every 2 weeks, David, or anytime. Call us twice a day if you have to. We'll walk you through this back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Celio, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Celio, you're on the air.
How are you, Mr. Doctor? The reason I'm calling is because I had an accident. I fell on my right shoulder, and I have done two MRIs, and the doctor recommended me that I have to have surgery, and I would like to see if it's possible to avoid surgery.
Okay, now why does he say have surgery? Do you have a fracture? Do you have a torn ligament or tendon? Why does he say you need surgery?
He says that I have a torn ligament, and it needs to be repaired. But I would like to know if you have something that I can.
Well, first of all, I would take those MRIs or X-rays or whatever he took, and take him to the medical school near you or to some other orthopedic doctor, and say you don't have to redo all those tests. Just get those test results, and give them to another doctor, and have another local or orthopedic doctor look at that and give you another opinion. In the meantime, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 207 pounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any diabetes or high blood pressure?
No, sir.
Do you have any history of arthritis?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Celio here? He's got some trauma to his shoulder. We're going to get a second opinion, have somebody else look at those records there in his town, and then he'll get back to us on that. In the meantime, what would you give him, whether he has to have the surgery or not? What would you give him at 207 pounds for trauma and a ligament tendon problem in his shoulder?
I get him, well, first of all, no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no oils, and no burnt animal fat. Then, for that, I would get him on because of his weight, 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I would add the MSM to that. Mm-hmm. And he could take also the Pro Joint. I would if it was me.
Absolutely.
And
now let me ask you a quick question here,
vitamin D3 for absorption.
Okay, before Shar goes on, Celio, can you raise your arm, your hand above your head, or?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you can lift your arm. Can you hold your arm out in front of you?
Yes, but I feel pain doing that.
Okay, so you have pain, but you can move your arm all around, but you have pain.
And not all the way around because I cannot move it to my back. And at night time I can't sleep
Okay, so you can't you can't take your hand around to your back. Okay. All right, so let's have another orthopedic doctor there locally look at that and give you another opinion. In the meantime, let's do what Shar says. Okay, 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I'd get 2 bottles of MSM, so you can take 3 of those 3 times a day. I would get the Pro Joint FX, get 2 bottles of that, so you can take 3 of those twice a day. And in the ultimate, let's see here, in the healthy bone and joint packs, there's the CM cream, and you can put that on your shoulder before bed, a half hour before bedtime. And when in the middle of the night, if you wake up for discomfort, you can put it back and put some more on there. We also have the Hemp FX Soothe. You can put that on. There's also the trauma oil you can put on there. That'll reduce a lot of inflammation and pain. And see if you can't sleep through the night by applying that CM cream that comes with the 2 healthy bone and joint packs. Stir it up real good. It'll settle at night, so the cream goes to the bottom, the water comes to the top. So you got to take a straw or a toothpick or something and stir it up so it's uniform. Don't just put the water on you. You won't see any results. You got to, take the cream and put it on. But take all the nutrients and stay away from all the bad foods, as Shar said. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens. And that will help you maximize absorption of the nutrients, and that's going to give you the best shot there. But let's see. The fact that you can hold your arm out in front of you, you can raise it up. I definitely would recommend getting a second opinion before you agree to surgery. And so, let us hear from you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, get a hold of these products, get off all the bad foods, maximize absorption, put the CM cream and trauma oil on your shoulder, front and back and side, and that will relieve inflammation and discomfort. In the meantime, we look forward to hearing, what the interpretation of your existing records are. Don't get any new tests. Just take the ones you've just taken to another doctor, second opinion. Well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.